12.5 points per game for Morehead State.
Nathan Johnson Jr. for Lindenwood on the ball defense.
The lefty interconference transfer, Kenny White Jr. knocks it.
State women in our first game today. Kenny White Jr. step back.
But he has been active. White back to the right, up with the left hand.
Too much, 11 times per game, and Morehead State only forces 10 a game. Here is
transition before Morehead State can set up. That is the key.
They had started 0 for 12. One possession game, 2.5 to go. And White goes in.
Morton really stepping up the physicality as the years progressed. Finds White, knocks down.
Had a pretty good wide open look, just wouldn't go down for Pickett.
Yeah, Pickett a 40% three-point shoot. Kenny White Jr., the much-needed three.
And take these shots on the outside. Don't even want to give them a look.
White. Western won 1 for 7. Morehead State 0 for 5 through 11 minutes. Close it down as he heads the other way. White patiently backing down defender.
On by in the second half. 14 points off turnovers now for Little Rock. Largest for Little Rock. White powering his way inside with the right hand. Well, he's White to the basket. Oh, pretty move.
This year has had 3 overall on the year. Good finish and a friendly roll to start for Kenny White Jr. Team the lead. The timeout taken by Morehead State as Kenny White Jr. trying to go back up a second effort there.
Doing some business inside the three-point arc.
Well, that 2 of 7 was before they updated. Now 3 of 8. So getting better there is Kenny White Jr.
Good push off inside.
Definitely a lot of contact for sure. White Jr. from the free throw line. Kenny White Jr. will try to end the drought, and he will. Rude Seger to Kenny White Jr. Kenny White Jr. at the free throw line.
He's forced out high on the right. Come back to the top for White. He'll pull up from the left elbow.
Anwar Malouk.
Now Morehead State really good at unscripted baskets where they get offense.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good judgment.
Kenny White Jr. finds a seam and finds the lay-in.
Had 2 players for Western Illinois trying to get a call on that.
Kenny White Jr. gets a...
And they've opened up a 16-point lead. Kenny White Jr. fallback jumper. Spins it in for Morehead State. He's got the ball. Give it up to Kenny White. Goes in and scores.
These last handful of games.
Good ball movement from the Eagles. White working down low.
Of the game.
And
Kenny White Jr. a little bit of space. Makes.
Here's Kenny White Jr. right down the middle of the paint, and White. There's a drive. Milky stays in front. White will launch a 3. Bingo.
This year.
Kenny White Jr. bangs his way in. 2 big bodies going at it.
And all that. So.
No, it's standard time now.
Okay. Well, happy to have everyone along as Kenny White Jr. Up to Brailsford now, Kenny White Jr., and that's a